Hi everyone, my name is Gautam Gupta and I want to welcome you all to my YouTube channel, Universal Fundamentals. In this video, I will be talking about the upcoming transits that are going to be affecting you if your ascendant or your moon sign is in Pisces for the year 2023. Now, we have a lot of planetary changes that will be taking effect in the coming year, and these changes are going to affect us personally in different ways depending on what our ascendant and moon sign are. Now, before I begin talking about these things, I do want to invite everyone to please check out my website, universal-fundamentals.com, where you can sign up for my free monthly newsletter and you'll get it delivered straight to your email address. You'll also learn more about me and what I do as a Vedic astrologer. And if you happen to find this video helpful and useful, then please give it a thumbs up by hitting the like button. Doing so will really help me out with the YouTube algorithm, which will allow other users like you to locate this video. And also, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and make sure to hit that bell notification icon so you do not miss out on any of the similar YouTube videos that I will be uploading in the future. I also want to let everyone know that I practice sidereal Vedic astrology and not Western tropical astrology. So make sure you know what your correct ascendant and moon sign are according to Vedic astrology. So with that being said, let's begin with talking about the important transits that are coming up for a Pisces ascendant or moon sign for the year 2023. So, to give you all a bit of a recap as to what has been going on over the last 2.5 years, transiting Saturn has been going over your 11th house of Capricorn. And remember, the 11th house is all about great gains, large groups and organizations, as well as your older siblings. And I think you guys made tremendous gains and progress during this time. The progress may have been a bit slow during this time because Saturn is a slow moving planet, but you definitely got what you put in. And this was probably one of your best transits for making nice sums of money, and some of you may have gotten an important wish or desire fulfilled at this time. Now, the first important event that will be occurring this year is that transiting Saturn is going to officially enter the sign of Aquarius on January 17th of 2023, where it will remain there until March 29th of 2025. Now, this transit will occur in your 12th house, and it will be in its own Moldragon sign, which means that Saturn feels even more comfortable in the sign of Aquarius than it does in Capricorn. Now, remember, the 12th house deals with your sleep, past, foreign travels, spiritual pursuits, as well as our dreams. And this tells me that over the next 2.5 years, you are going to be focusing on resolving any issues from your past. However, during this transit, please be careful with any expenditures that come your way. This is not the best time to be over expanding on a business or taking on more expenses and loans than you can handle. It is best to keep a simplistic lifestyle as much as possible during the next 2.5 years. Now, a transit that has been occurring since April of 2022 is that transiting Jupiter has been in your first house of Pisces, and it will continue to remain in your first house until April 21st of 2023. Now, the first house, as we know, deals with ourselves, health, new beginnings, as well as our entrance into this world. And during this time, I feel as if you have been doing extremely well and have been feeling extremely confident overall about your life in general. And this was a year of new beginnings and ventures, and whatever projects you have taken on, I'm sure you have found great success. And also, career matters have been going extremely well for you guys. These things will continue until April of this year, so take advantage of any opportunities that come your way. Now, Jupiter's aspect to your fifth house tells me that your children have been doing well, and any investments that you have put in started to pay off. This must have been a very favorable experience for you guys. And Jupiter's aspect to your seventh house tells me that relationships and partnerships have been going well and things have been turning out in your favor. Now, all of these things will continue to play out until Jupiter leaves the sign of Pisces on April 21st of 2023. Now, one thing I do want to mention is that once transiting Saturn, enters Aquarius on January 17th of 2023, transiting Jupiter in Pisces will be hemmed between Saturn, which will be in your 12th house of Aquarius, as well as Rahu, which will be in your second house of Aries. So this means that Jupiter is going to feel a bit uncomfortable during this transit in 2023. So things related to your first house matters will require a bit more effort in order to make things work. However, rest assured that obtaining the blessings and success of Jupiter is still very possible. Now, while Jupiter is in the sign of Pisces, this is going to create what I call a triple point of manifestation, where transiting Saturn in Aquarius, transiting Jupiter in Pisces, and transiting Mars in Taurus is all going to aspect the sign of Scorpio. Now, you see, transiting Mars has been retrograding since October 30th of 2022 at 1 degree of Gemini, and it re-entered the sign of Taurus on November 14th of 2022. Now, transiting Mars will finally turn direct on January 13th of 2023 at 13 degrees of Taurus, and it will continue to remain in the same sign for the next 2 months. Now, for you guys, this triple point of manifestation will occur in your ninth house. And, and the ninth house, remember, deals with our father, spirituality, higher education and learning, teachers, as well as long distance travels. And I believe these matters are going to become even more empowered for you guys, and things will work out in your favor extremely nicely. If your father is still around, then you guys may become a lot closer during this time, and communication with your father and teachers will be excellent for these 2 months. So take this opportunity to discuss any issues that are present, and I am sure you will have some sort of breakthrough. Now, because transiting Mars will be in the third house for the next 2 months, please be careful with any communications and interactions because this transit will motivate you to say what you feel, but people may take you the wrong way. Also, if you have a younger sibling, then please be careful with them as there can be some contention and disagreements with them. Constructive conversations are the best way to make use of this Mars in the third house transit. Now, this triple point of manifestation will last until March 13th of 2023, and this is when transiting Mars will finally enter the sign of Gemini and will no longer aspect the sign of Scorpio. However, Jupiter and Saturn's point of manifestation and double aspect to the sign of Scorpio will remain until April 21st of 2023, when Jupiter finally leaves the sign of Pisces and enters the sign of Aries. At that point, Jupiter will also no longer aspect Scorpio. However, the double point of manifestation from March 13th through April 21st will still remain positive for the ninth house matters. Now, ever since March of 2022, transiting Rahu has been going over your second house, and transiting Ketu has been going over your eighth house. And this transit will continue all the way through November 28th of 2023. And remember, the second house deals with our money, finances, family, speech. And while you have been making nice sums of money during this transit, this may have come with the price tag of working extremely long hours and extremely hard. You had to put in a lot of effort in order to make money during this transit, and will probably continue to do so for the remainder of the year. Now, one thing I do want you all to be careful with is how you are communicating during this time. Even though you know what you want and how you want it, please be careful when it comes to the way you deliver your message, as people can take you to be very rude and offensive. However, do know that financial gains and success are still very possible, but make sure you are maintaining a proper work-life balance. Now, ever since March of 2022, transiting Ketu has been going over your eighth house, and this has been causing some issues around wills and estates. If you were due for an inheritance or something about unearned money has not been turning out the way you were expecting. Probably you received an amount that was way less than what you were expecting. However, your quest and understanding for metaphysical sciences has really been prominent throughout the transit. You may have even gotten some messages through your own inner intuition, which really helped you to resolve things that were giving you some stress. And all of these matters will continue throughout the year until Rahu and Ketu shift signs to Pisces and Virgo, respectively. Now, on April 21st of 2023, transiting Jupiter will officially enter the sign of Aries, which will be in your second house, and it will remain there until May 1st of 2024. And while Jupiter is in Aries, it will be aspecting the signs of Leo, Libra, and Sagittarius. Coincidentally, while Saturn is in Aquarius, it will be aspecting the signs of Aries, Leo, and Scorpio. So while Jupiter remains in Aries for the year, the signs of Aries and Leo will receive a point of manifestation due to Saturn and Jupiter's influence. So when it comes to your second house, things related to your money, finances, and family are really going to be empowered and work out in your favor. Now, because Rahu and Jupiter are both conjunct in your second house, please continue to be careful with the way you're communicating. Make sure you are truthful to your approach so that people can continue to trust you, as any manipulation of the truth can most likely be used against you. However, Saturn's third aspect to this Rahu and Jupiter conjunction is really going to empower all your second house matters. So things related to your money, family, speech, and finances will continue to remain positive as long as you remain truthful and hardworking. And this is mainly because Saturn's aspect to Jupiter and Rahu is creating a point of manifestation to your second house. Now, what's going to be even more great about this transit is that transiting Rahu, Jupiter, and Saturn will all be aspecting your sixth house of Leo. And therefore, because this is another point of manifestation, your sixth house matters are going to be very empowered. Now, remember, the sixth house represents our health, coworkers, employees, as well as any litigations or disputes. So I think you're going to have a much easier time dealing with these matters. I think for the most part, you will be getting along with your coworkers and employees quite nicely. And any issues that come up in your work will be dealt with appropriately. Now, you still have to be careful around any issues, and things will get difficult, but rest assured, you will have the proper guidance and methods to handle them. Now, in addition, Rahu and Jupiter will also be aspecting your 10th house of Sagittarius, which represents your social standing, reputation, work, and career. And your line of work is definitely expanding at this time. You may find yourself getting a promotion or an increase in responsibilities in your current work along with the pay increase. In either case, your social standing and reputation will continue to remain positive throughout the year, but just remember, you do have to work hard for it. Now, Jupiter will also be opposing your eighth house of Libra for the year, and this will start to mitigate any underlying issues that Ketu in the eighth house has been causing over the past year. This should help out with any issues related to wills, legacies, as well as any estate planning. You should also see an increase of unearned wealth through either other people or your investments. So this is what I wanted to cover regarding what's going to happen for a Pisces ascendant or moon sign for the year 2023. I hope you all got something out of this. Once again, if you found this video to be useful, then please give it a thumbs up by hitting the like button. Doing so will really help me out with the YouTube algorithm so this video can reach a vast audience. Also, if you are new to my channel and would like to see similar videos like this in the future, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on that bell notification. And if you would like to know more about me and what I do as a Vedic astrologer, then please check out my website, universal-fundamentals.com. Thank you so much, everybody, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care.